It's good to speak with you today, Fuat. And today I'd like to learn more about some of your insights regarding some experience and opinions about supply chain management. And maybe you could talk a little bit about some of the things you're doing in your part of the world. Can you start by providing a brief background of yourself?
Well, I'm a graduate of Technical University of Istanbul first. This was my undergraduate study, and then I got a scholarship from the Turkish government to study in Germany, where I did my master's. Except for my thesis, master thesis. For that reason, I left the United States as so-called exchange student. I wrote my master thesis there at New Jersey Institute of Technology, again in manufacturing technology, and then back to Turkey. I mean, even though I started a company in the United States, but it was not so successful as I wished to. In 1995, returned to Turkey, back to Turkey. I guess you are interested just on the professional side of my background, I believe. I mean, I'm going through, as I said, just into my professional life. Started with Coca-Cola, Central Asia operations, as plant manager there with bottling companies and so on. Did two projects. I mean, the bottling company, I mean, in Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan, the project management of the site and the machinery, both installation and commissioning of the machinery and get into operation. This continued until 1997 and left the company at this time, then started again a Turkish company operating in Kazakhstan, this time a farm machinery production. Actually, at that time started the lean manufacturing practical experience to my professional life, because the theoretical knowledge was my master's degree. I mean, my specialization. I got the courses like factory organization, ergonomics, and so on and so forth during my study in Germany and in the United States. Back professional in Kazakhstan, this was a company, styled or organized like Soviet style, a large unit, large factory constructed for the whole Soviet Union. During the dissolving process of Soviet Union, this factory was also privatized and bought by a Turkish company. We tried to reorganize the factory, I mean, in terms of cost centers or small units, even up to different lines or different product groups. I mean, also personnel planning and so on into very very detailed into again product group and so on. After that, this continued until 1997, and the world-class lean experience I gained was at Robert Bosch, Germany. You know probably this company. They manufacture basically, I'm sorry, in the meantime, the special product, diesel systems division, where they manufacture these piezo and common rail system. I'm sorry, the common rail system first with magnetic unit and then piezo effect. This was actually my real start with lean manufacturing experience, where we actually first, in terms of project management, the line management, where I was responsible first for a group of machinery. I mean, like turning, washing, thermal deburring, and 3D measuring machinery, where we started actually first, getting the machinery concept. This included also, I mean, after 1 year where we started, they also started a Bosch production system based on Toyota production system. But at the same time, they were talking about, we were aware of the fact that, we have to consider the general principles of Toyota production systems in terms of, like, instead of choosing very specific one-purpose machinery, choosing a very standard multi-purpose machinery, or layout design with minimum space requirements, multi-machine operation, minimum lead time, and so on. The general principle of Toyota production system we had to take in consideration. And then after 2003, I was project manager. Project manager for the whole line. And then with parallel start of Bosch production system, we went into very details. Again, based on Toyota production system, but the concerns or the implementation were much more intensive than the previous years. Really, from the project start to the product launching. We grouped, or it can be grouped into two aspects. One, in project phase, as I said, again, with definite or, with a target lead time with minimum stocks on VIP, raw material, VIP, and finished goods, multi-machine operation, general use machinery, I don't know what else I forgot. All the aspects of lean manufacturing. And then we started, after we got the SOP, product launching, customers like BMW, Mercedes, Volvo, even Toyota. We got as a customer. We got into then product optimization or Kaizen process, where two aspects of this, again, the capital improvement processes like cycle time reduction or setup time reduction. I did several projects on both aspects of lean manufacturing, and then reduced operational costs like general usage items like cooling mediums or localizing parts. This was a very contributing effect of cost reduction, or tool life improvement. This was also very cost reducing effect, because we were buying tools mostly in Germany, and they were very expensive tools. I would say tool life optimization and after effects and so on. This was the very basic case in terms of lean management. Lean production, as I said, both from the start on as a project, and then afterwards, say, transformation or optimization of production. After that, I left for an Italian company called ILPEA Industries, in plastics manufacturing, mostly for appliance industry, also for automotive industry. Where I did, as from my, say, resume on, we started with the target of improving the man-hour efficiency, improving the machine downtimes, and the quality. With other words, reducing the failure cost. I introduced some, again, measures in terms of reducing the downtimes, a top 10 quality reasons with what calls analysis and say countermeasures. Also, say in introduction of bonus system, I say improve both the quality, I mean improve, reduce the failure cost and also the downtimes. With also the bonus system, we reduced the extra hours, I mean overtimes, and also third shift and Sunday work. So generally, an improvement of 25%. I mean, altogether, say, improved quality or defect cost, and also the reduction of downtimes, and also a big combination of motivation of the worker that contribute to the improved pack times and so on, I mean cycle times. We reach, as I said, a 25% general improvement. After that, I joined at a Turkish company manufacturing special cables, where they manufactured small quantities, order-based, actually order-based, small quantities of special cables, mostly export business, but they were in a condition like shop floor management, shop floor type of production, with little sense of classical or conventional organization that I started. I created or reviewed first the structure of the company, including the production planning, in a classical sense that sales should be conducted first, the production planning, and the rest, I mean all the operations should be coordinated by the production planning until finish, I mean goods transferred to finished goods warehouse. With this, again, this same about the measures, I mean product organization or improvement, again, failure cost reduction, visual management. Also, it was a chaotic situation. I mean, there was no, say, 5S or in general terms, visual management an issue. I mean, no incoming or workplace and outcoming or outgoing buffers were created. From that reason on, all the, say, parts movement were in a chaotic situation and always has to be done with forklifts, like when reaching a part, whatever, in a spot, all the before standing working process has to be transferred to another place and has to be reached and back and forth the same chaotic situation. I mean, we designed all this, I mean, the, say, flow of work or parts and everything. In that reason on, it also included the, say, ERP system. Everything was there, and also reduced machine downtimes. Say, created a quality working lead time and so on. We improved there also altogether with all results combined about a 20% improvement in terms of efficiency, say, concerned. From there on, I mean, this was the year 2011. There was suggestions, but and also another reason that, I mean, maybe a proper or interesting job, I want to try the consulting job, and I created with some associates, created the consulting company, what you see now. Should I go through like this, Dustin, or you want to ask some specific questions?
Yes, and my final question is, do you have any recommendations based on what you've learned about lean manufacturing?
Well, I would say, of course, first, I mean, depends on the, say, product or product group the enterprises manufacture, but they have to be concerned. I mean, a line design or, say, planning has to be there. They have to know. I mean, as I said just before, visual management, in terms of planning and organization, it has to be, you know, with lead time, machine concept, stock amount or minimum stock amount, raw material, working process, and finished good. This has to be all taken into consideration from the beginning on. I mean, what type of warehouse in terms of inbound logistics or supply, and then the factory in itself. I mean, everything has to be planned. Again, what I'm saying is, say, it's not as applicable as the automotive industry or appliance industry, but still there are many aspects that can be executed or copied, even, I would say. And also from the warehouse, finished goods warehouse also. I mean, everything has to be planned. There are always something that can be done. Nothing, I would say, out of control. I mean, we have to plan and try to execute everything as planned. I see this, everything as an efficiency point. I mean, to my consideration, efficiency is the, say, the deviation what we planned or what we set as standard. I mean, again, we can define this for the warehouse, again, in general sense for the production on all the, say, dock-to-dock operations, or for the finished good also. I mean, what I am saying is we can plan and execute everything possible in a factory situation.
And thank you for sharing today.
Thank you, Weston.